Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this time I've got a little album walkthrough for you. Now you've already seen this one. This is where my journey for my second year as a brand ambassador for Graphic 45 began, and this was my really useful or really usable album, I called it, and it had pockets everywhere, focused on the pockets. And this was the album made with the little things to hold 6x4 and 3x4 photos, or in this case, journal cards. And there's already a walkthrough and a tutorial for this album. And you'll have a look in the description below. You'll find links to both of those. And I was very fortunate that Graphic 45 liked this album again, and so I've got another year with them. So why am I showing you this again? Well, this was the one I did in the tutorial, and I'm about to be announced as a Graphic 45 and the new reveal with a new project to show my style, but I thought I'd have another go at the Really Usable album as well. And this time to show you the difference between the nice bright little things and this time the love notes, which is one of the collector editions. So this was actually my trial run. This was my practice run for the tutorial and for my audition. So I kept the front nice and simple. I've got a memories die made by Cool Cats Crafts, and I've just cut it out and I've glossy accented it, so you can see it's quite 3D and very glossy and very textural. And then one of the border strips down the side, and it's quite lucky because it sort of flowed into this paper as well. So that sort of tied in there, and that tied in with the back. And then you open it up and you've got this large, deep pocket here. So you can actually fit 5x7 photos in here as well as your 6x4 and your 3x4s, because it is a 6x7.5 album. And it doesn't use lots of papers. It's quite nifty because of the way I've done my measurements, and quite paper saving as well. So I did add an extra little pocket here for your 3x4 photos, and you can see the paper continues all the way across. So again, some paper matching there, and I do show you that in the tutorial for that one. So let's take this photo card with us so we can see. We've got another little pocket here and a belly band. So I used one of the journal cards here from the Love Notes kit, and it fitted perfectly there. So I think I did adjust. Did I have to adjust it? Let's have a look. Yeah, I just made it a little bit shorter so I could fit that on. I think it was just like a little 1/8. So again, you can put your 5x7 or your 6x4 photos behind here, because a 5-inch photo would be there, by 7 would fit just perfectly across though. So better for 6x4. And they just go straight through there. And each of them is a pocket page, so you can put more photo mats and photos inside each of those. So flipping it over, we've got 2 pockets here and the same here. So some vertical pockets, so you can stuff it with loads and loads of goodies. I've got some black paper clips which tie in nicely as well, so you can add your own. And with this one, I added a little banner with those piano keys as well. So when you put it on, you can tuck things and that'll still show over the top. So that was a nice little design feature there. And then here is another Cool Cats Crafts die, and it's their paper clip die, so you can actually tuck something in underneath there. But it's all made out of cardstock and designer paper, so it all ties in nicely. So I managed to get the dragonfly into that circle as well. So that's the great thing about dies, is you can just pick which piece of the paper you're going to be using. So nice and easy, but also lots of places to put your photos and memories. And again, I utilised some scrap pieces for the pockets. Flipping over, I do love these swivel dies. Again, I've got a video showing how to make my little swivel dies with these little round folio circles. I like it because it lifts the swivel off, and so offers the space for the flap then. Again, same paper going up and even inside. So it's a nice deep pocket. So we can put our 6x4s and 3x4s and whatnot in there. And then this one, you swivel it off to the side. It opens up. Again, one of the toppers there opens out and you've got another pocket inside. And again, pattern continuation going, making the most out of my paper. So you can see how exactly the same layout, but done in different paper, looks so much different, a lot mellower and calmer. But I just love those bright colours as well. But it's odd how just the papers give your album such a different feel. Oh, and again, space for a photo then on the back of the flap. Then we flip it over. So taking the same idea as we had here, but just rotating. So we've got horizontal pockets this time. And I think I always add horizontal pockets like this. It's a nice little catch-up page, but also offers so much space then for photos and things, and a very cost-effective paper-wise page as well to do. And you can see with that paper, you just don't want to cover it up, do you? So when you've got it and you take it all out, it sort of reveals that paper. And on the back, we've just got some triangle pockets so we can put some photo mats in sideways. But just so things don't fall out, I've also added a little magnetic holder there as well. So it goes up. It's one of the Brad flaps from Cool Cats, it is, but with magnets inside. So it actually holds it there, but can also drop in there. And then the back is just a mirror image of the front. So we've got a long pocket there and a vertical one here, so we can slide a 3x4 photo in there. So I hope you enjoyed a little walkthrough of the Really Useable album. Now this album is perfect if you're a beginner. It basically uses lots of basic techniques of the pockets and shows you how to make normal rectangles. See, more pockets. It's a pocket just with an extra little flap. There is nothing complicated in this one. So it's really great if you haven't made an album before. But if you are more experienced, of course, you could add an extra full page flap on here and really go to town and add extra embellishments in as well. But what this will do is take your 12x12 papers quite far as well. So if you've got a big pad like a Graph 45 is, although I used leftovers for this one from another project, and it actually made the whole album. So I was quite pleased with that as well. So yeah, a perfect album for anyone really. Beginners through to more advanced, because there's places for you to take it that extra step. So the Really Useable album. So I know a lot of you have had to go with this already. I've seen so many versions of this, and it's lovely to see that you've been inspired to have a go. And if you haven't had a go yet, but you do want to, and you're going to share photos with me, please head to Facebook and join my group called Paper Crafting with Paul. There'll also be a link in the description below so that you can join up. Just a couple of questions to answer, nice and easy, and you'll be allowed in. And you can see how other people have also made a lovely, really Useable Album. So thank you for watching. As always, please give it a little thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of the Love Notes version in comparison to the Little Things one. Do you have a favourite? Do you like both? Or even what papers you might use for yours. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all again soon.